Let's travel back in time. What have we got here? Oh yeah, it's the laundry room. If you followed along with our renovation journey thus far, you'll know that our laundry room had a lot of problems. Behind the washer there, we've got a hot and a cold valve. One of them leaked when it was on, the other leaked when it was off, and we couldn't change them because our city water meter was stuck in the on position and it was broken. So after 9 weeks, we were able to get the city to come out and install a new water meter. At this point, I guess it's October 2021. We decided, well, if we can get that fixed, the condition of our pipes, well, they're 40, 50 years old, galvanized steel, pretty outdated, so let's replace them. Once we got the new meter, though, we ripped apart some stuff in the laundry room, and we stopped the leaks that we could by replacing valves until we could put new pipes in. Replacing all of our plumbing was a two-part project of outdoor plumbing and indoor plumbing. My uncle and my cousin here helped me out with the outdoor plumbing a whole lot by bringing over the excavator, trenching the yard, and finding the materials, helping me with the fittings and the pipes that we needed in order to run the pipe into the house. Now that only left one obstacle before I could get in there and start doing the indoor plumbing, which I'd been researching ever since the city came. I was trying to figure out, should I do Pex-A, should I do Pex-B, should I do copper, what's it going to be? Ultimately, we decided to go with Pex-A. Hi.
That's a good looking light on your head.
Thank you. This is the hardest part so far of working on the house. I'm trying to dig a hole under the foundation to bring a new water line in. So I've got most of it dug on the outside, but I'm going to try to hit a little bit from the inside. I've only got about 12 inches to work, so it's really tight. But here we go. Just a minute. The old line's still connected, but the new line is there. We got it into the house after 6 hours of trying. And now we're going to be having a new trench all the way to a new hydrant where the excavator sits. This is just a quick look at what our pipe looked like that was in the ground. You can't really see in there, but it was pretty dirty, very rusty, corroded looking. Another feature here was we put in a new hydrant outside because, again, right there, it's going to come into focus. There it is. There was a hydrant out here that had been leaking for, according to the next door neighbors, it had been leaking for 20 years. Not anymore. We got it all connected. When you're doing any kind of a plumbing project with PEX, it's important to know what kind of PEX you're using. When you go to the hardware store, whatever big box store you go to, they're typically going to have a supply of PEX, which is type B PEX. The other common kind of PEX you can find, but you do have to do a little bit more looking for it, is type A PEX, which is what I have right here. And the type A PEX, this particular brand I have is made by Uponor, is what they call expansion PEX, where you slide a expansion ring, which is made out of the same material as the PEX type A, put your tool in it and expand it in order to get your fitting to go into the pipe. Reason being is because one of the big differences between type B and A is that type A PEX has the same interior diameter of the pipe on the fitting as it does in the pipe, with the point of that being to not restrict any flow of water. So I'll show you how this is. It's really simple. Take your tool, expand the pipe. About a few seconds to get it in there. Put it in place, hold it there for about 5-10 seconds. and then you're ready to go. That's on there tight. And that PEX is always trying to retain its original shape to shrink back to where it was before you expanded it. So it puts a really, really tight grip on the fitting that won't leak, as long as you've got everything correctly cut and done the right way, making sure that your sleeve is on all the way. If you were to only put your sleeve on part way, it might not leak, but over time it probably could. So I decided to do this system on our house because it seemed like, you know, a pretty easy way to go through without messing up. You can visually see that you've done it correctly. Whereas on the type B, if you slide a crimp ring on your pipe over your fitting and you put it on too far to the left or the right, or it goes slightly crooked, same story. It might not leak right away, but it will develop a leak over time. So this is my system I decided to go with. They make a manual version of this tool with handles on it that you can crank. You push the handles, grab the tool, turn it in the fitting, and do it a few times. And, you know, it's about a quarter of the price of this. But this is worth its weight in gold. If you're going to be working with this, I recommend buying the Milwaukee tool, or DeWalt also makes one. I was able to do my whole house in less than a day. Whereas if I would have been up there messing with the manual expander, I think there were some joints I probably wouldn't have been able to do in a tight space, or I probably would have just taken me at least 4 or 5 days. So I was really glad I had this. Can't recommend that enough if you're going to be doing any kind of plumbing with Pex Type A. Just hold it. Okay, we're on. I've been plumbing all day. There's water pressurized here from outside. This is all brand new, never been used, so we're going to crack the handle for the first time and watch the pipes fill up and see if we got any leaks. Cold water's good. Here we go for the hot water. Let's go open up the valve. This picture of the washer right here symbolizes victory. For the first time in over a year of living in this house, we were able to do laundry in our own house and not have to go to the laundromat. It was a big, big win. And there's just a couple shots of other fixtures and lines that are run, and stay tuned for the bathroom renovation video, bathroom number 2. Get a sneak peek here of some of the lines, but I'm gonna put links in the description for the tools I used and materials. And in case you're interested in looking for those, you can find them there. And please subscribe to the channel and stay with us for next time. Thanks for watching.